Hey, it's Keri Murphy, and welcome back to Inspired Living TV, where we inspire lives and empower entrepreneurs. And let's face it, that hindsight is 2020. Looking back on a certain situation in our life 1, 5, or even 10 years later gives us such a glimpse of clarity and coulda, woulda, shouldas, right? That if we only had at the moment, would have changed our trajectory. So I thought for this episode, I would just strip it down and just share some of the things that I've learned the hard way after being an entrepreneur for over 20 years. And if I maybe would have implemented these things sooner, I would have gotten results so much quicker. And to be quite honest, it would have been a lot less stressful. So the first thing I want to share with you is team. You know, as a solo entrepreneur, for most of the beginning of our business, which is kind of that 1 to 3 years, right? We're so excited, we're full of passion, and we're doing everything. We're the chef, we're the janitor, we're the client specialist, we're everything, trying to please everyone. And it's exhausting and it's stressful. And so if I would have known better, I would have hired someone sooner. Because what I often hear from our clients that are committed to building inspirational, influential brands is that, Keri, I can't afford help. And I often ask them, how can you afford not to? Now, I'm not asking you to go hire a full-time employee right now this second, although for some of you it's not a bad idea, right? But just to get someone to help you take off your plate those things that you should not be doing. And if I would have done that sooner, I am the one that can generate the income in my business. Now, granted, I have a sales team now and we're growing incredibly, and I'm so excited for that. But at the end of the day, people want to do business with me. People want to do business with you. So how are you getting out there doing what you do best and outsourcing the rest? So it's a new year. We have so many new possibilities and things we can step into. So let's look at how you can get things off your plate sooner so you can do those things that only you can do. Man, if I knew that earlier, I'm telling you, amazeballs, right? So find that one person right now that can take a couple things off your plate so you can really go out there and spread your message and generate income the only way you can. Now, the second thing I would have done sooner is invest in myself. I am a huge proponent of constantly investing in your mind, your body, your soul, because all of that creates exactly what people see and what you put out into the world. But for so long, I wanted to prove that I could do it all by myself. I didn't need help. No, I got this. I don't need help with my finances. I don't need help making the right decisions. I can do it. And then I am so glad that I got to the other side of that, because I am telling you, the more I invest in myself, the more I look for guidance and collaboration, the more my business grows. And I think for so long, you know, I just wanted to do it on my own and prove that I could do it on my own. And there's no shame in saying, you know what? I can't do it on my own. And why would you want to? Like, why not learn from people that have been there and done that and can help you steer through those entrepreneurial challenges that we all have in a way that you cannot possibly do on your own? Les Brown has one of my favorite quotes. He says, you can't see the frame when you're in the picture. I love that, right? You can't see what you don't know. So investing in yourself with getting mentorship and coaches, I'm telling you, we grow leaps and bounds because I'm constantly investing in a way that allows me to learn things that I wouldn't have known by myself. So invest in yourself. It is the best ROI you will ever get on you and your business. And the number one thing I wish I would have done sooner. Are you ready? I wish I would have niched down sooner. When I work with entrepreneurs, they are everything. Like I just said, we are in the beginning, right? We're trying to be everything, do everything. When I started Inspired Living, I was coming off a year of being a personal development trainer, traveling the world, teaching NLP and hypnosis. I mean, good Lord. And so I started life coaching. People would ask me if I coached, and I would say, of course I do. So I started off as a life coach, and my first Inspired Living website was actually quite hilarious. It had relationships, money, fitness, finance, and to be quite honest with you, no one knew what I did. And I didn't really know what I did. Now, looking back, I wasn't ready to put a stake in the ground. Like, I didn't know yet who I wanted to be when I grew up. But the minute I niched down and the minute I had that aha moment that I can teach entrepreneurs how to be authentic on camera, like I can teach you how to get your message out there. I can teach you how to really build a community and create a movement that allows you to build this incredible business that gives you freedom. It was that thing that changed everything. Most people are trying to be too many things to too many. You're trying to serve way too many people. No one really knows what you do. And if someone is watching you and they have to ask themselves, is he or she for me? Like, I'm not sure, right? We're ADD. We're off to the next thing. And when I niched down and got known for really being the video coach and a media expert, which, by the way, we're so much more than that, right? Like, we're so much more than our titles, and yet how much time do we spend on making sure we have the right caption on our business card, right? Like, that doesn't really matter, but it does matter that people know exactly what you do in 3 seconds or less. Like, if you can't tell people what you do in less than 10 seconds, then you're not clear. And if you're not clear, no one else is. So that is the number one thing I wish I would have done sooner. I did that about 3 years into Inspired Living, and I look back and go, oh my gosh, if I just would stop trying to be all things to all people, which is counterintuitive, right? We think, oh, the more people I serve, the better I'm gonna do. And that's not the case at all. The more you get known for that one thing, the quicker your brand will grow. So take that and run and go and prosper. I hope you are inspired by this interview. I always love hearing from you. So will you please post a comment? Let me know if any of this resonated and what you will implement. And perhaps tell me, what's the number one thing you wish you would have learned earlier in your entrepreneurial journey? I would love to hear it. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being a part of this incredible Inspired Living community. And remember to keep dreaming it, living it, and being it. Until next time.